I read I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. She, in the book, it is actually like a summary about her life, which is what she wrote it on. She is a young African-American girl growing up in Stamps, Arkansas. Her parents have gotten divorced and sent her to live with her grandma in the beginning, and she feels that she's below and less than her peers, including white people and also African-American peers. Her father randomly one day comes to pick up her and her brother Bailey, and he takes them to her mom instead of living with his grandma. And while living there, her mother's boyfriend molests her and then later rapes her. They have a court case after she tells her mom, but the man that did it is mysteriously murdered. She has a lot of guilt about what happens, and she feels bad that she didn't tell people that he molested her. She stops talking to everybody except her brother. The kids are sent back to live in Stamps, and Maya meets Miss Flowers. She's introduced to her, who introduces her to like literature and poetry to help her express herself. And she starts to attend church and regain her strength as a person. But Stamps is a very racist place, and black people are getting killed for what they're doing. So the person who takes care of them, whom she calls Mama, sends the kids back to live with her mom. They move around different cities for a while, and she accidentally gets pregnant, and she ends up fighting racial injustices through business all of her life. At the end, she has become a confident mother, and she knows what she's doing. So this book gets challenged a lot. It's challenged by 39 public schools. The main reasons are because a young girl gets raped in it and molested. She's like 8 years old. And it talks about the hatred of white people, which has been some of the challenges that schools have also done. So causes for retaliation for something that happened in the past. I do agree with the ban because I feel like some of those parts that I read were very difficult to read. I would say that it'd be okay maybe for the seniors in high school to read, but they need to definitely be mentally in a place where they can understand and comprehend that what was wrong in it and be able to have a discussion without feeling awkward. I would say reasons for the ban would be some kids may have experienced this type of trauma and it could take them back to that bad place in their life, and that many kids feel bad talking about racism and they feel like it's a need for an argument. But another side is like there are real life people living through this, so these experiences are good for us to read about. And these actions did happen to her, and they like come to show how literature changed her life. So if I were to use this in my classroom, I probably wouldn't, since I'm not going to be teaching in high school. I wouldn't have it in a library in my classroom, just because I wouldn't want to have to deal with parents coming to me and argue with me about it, maybe getting a ban. And if I did, I would definitely go through the upper levels of my school to make sure it was okay with them.